Alright, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chaotic Corp. Today we're reviewing another episode of Star Wars Visions, Episode 6. You know who I am. I've got my co-host Tristan here. We've got Scott. Scott, say hello.
Hello, people.
Tristan?
Oh, I can't say hello. It's fine.
No, you can say hello.
Jackson and I aren't we?
Oh, but I could say hello after the guest. Solid.
Well,
That's sick, dude.
Listen.
What's going on, internet? I've been demoted, apparently.
He's been demoted. Oh, man.
They're taking over.
So, forgive my voice. I sound a little raspy. Today's episode was on Star Wars Visions, Episode 6. This episode, I really don't know what kind of vibes I was getting from this episode other than Astro Boy, but someone already mentioned that. You know, I'm not going to steal that from them. That was not my original idea. Yeah, I already did, but I'm saying that wasn't originally my idea. You know, someone quoted it and was like, "Yeah, I'm getting that vibe too."
Sick. Yeah, sick. He just accidentally stole the idea. And just yeah.
Oh man, Scott, you said you were getting Pinocchio vibes, which I'll agree there.
Yeah, it's just like the whole I want to be a real boy. I know the Star Wars thing's I want to be a real Jedi. I'm like, yeah, okay, here we go. Seen this 1,000 times.
Right.
Do you think when he lies, his lightsaber grows a little bit?
Oh no. Not a reference to last week's episode.
And instead of Jiminy Cricket, it's Yoda.
Yoda gets taller. What if whenever Yoda speaks like a normal person, he gets taller?
Naughty you've been, lying you are.
When Yoda speaks like a normal human being, he gets taller. Imagine that. Tall Yoda.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like we're getting really off topic here.
You're not freaking wrong, Scott. Damn it.
Let's get back on topic. Astro Boy and the lightsaber that may or may not grow when he lies.
Right. Did anyone notice I don't want to pronounce it. One of those carvings on the walls. Are those hippogriffs?
I think they're just carvings.
No, they're
hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics. Did anyone notice the hieroglyphics?
Something like that.
Yeah. Did anyone notice the hieroglyphics of the Jedi Temple and the X-wings on the wall? I guess that was in his little room. That was some scary stuff. Did his master or professor give him a book and just that's what started?
Hey, you wanna read about the genocide of my people?
Did you want to read about these crazy ass wizards and their light sticks? You want to do some death sticks while reading it?
We had a barbecue by the end of it, but it didn't go too well.
Someone forgot to turn off the grill.
So
there was barbecue sauce everywhere.
Trying to say,
burnt barbecue sauce everywhere.
Couldn't find the younglings.
Yeah, the kids got lost. Shame. Anyways.
Well, you know how young children are.
I love those jokes. I mean, it's messed up because of the world we live in today, but I love those jokes that depicts Anakin as a school shooter. Where it was yeah, there was I'm sorry, but it was funny. There was one where you saw Anakin talk to Grogu, and he said, "Hey, don't come to the temple tomorrow."
Don't come to the temple tomorrow. Yes, I was just about to reference that. That was a good one.
Yeah,
I really can't remember the other ones other than there's a modded version of Ewok Hunt where it's just you're Anakin and you kill the kids.
Oh my god, I saw that.
Terrible.
It's Youngling
I want
Hunter.
that mod.
Youngling Hunter. I'll have to look that up, but honestly, it's so messed up. But in all honesty, just the context behind it, it's so funny. He killed kids for love.
You know what? What's even more messed up was what you told me, Jordan, where when Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan had to say that he killed younglings, and each time he said it, he kept on laughing or smiling, and he actually had to cover his face. Yeah, I remember like looking into his eyes like after he mentioned that, and I can see that he was smiling. It was messed up, dude.
Yeah, it was really funny. I think he kept laughing, and they had to keep reshooting. And apparently, he made like
I can hear George Lucas now. Damn it, you
can't remember what's the actress's name who played Padme? I can't remember her name. Keira Knightley?
That's Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie
I'm thinking
Portman,
of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wrong shot.
I don't know why, but you know, I get those two mixed up primarily a lot, and I don't understand why.
See that.
So this episode wasn't bad. I really wasn't good either.
I didn't like it.
I didn't really have a quarrel with it. I mean, the story was not really there. They, you know, obviously, well, we're really just shitting on this, aren't we?
I mean, it just wasn't good.
It just wasn't that great.
Listen, we review things. If it's bad, we can't be like, oh yeah, it's good. I didn't like it.
You're right, Tristan.
I didn't like it.
This episode.
I definitely got bored with it. I was like, come on, you know. I was like,
very good.
We're not sponsored, dude. We're not sponsored by them. We're not getting paid to say good things. We are sitting here and talking about what we want to talk about.
Exactly.
And what I want to talk about is how terrible this. No, I'm kidding. But it just wasn't good.
You're not wrong.
It just wasn't
really
good.
It was very basic. I'd say it wasn't like anything special. You've seen this 100 times before. You know, it's like Astro Boy. It's like, you know, Pinocchio. It's like, oh yeah,
right.
Little robot child becomes a Jedi. Hoo-doo-doo.
This episode was animated by a company called Science Saru, and a couple of their works. Go ahead.
No. Go on. You're about to answer my question right now. Go on.
They did Devilman Crybaby.
Okay.
A great title.
And in all honesty, it's the remake from 2018 on Netflix, not the 90s, just Devilman. This is Devilman Crybaby. Which I got mixed feelings about Devilman Crybaby. It wasn't terrible, but I don't know. But
this wasn't good.
I kind of enjoyed it, but there was bits and pieces that would keep me from saying that this was an overall great show. Not to say that I didn't like watching it, but anyways, honestly, that's the only show that I can pronounce. They only have, from what I see, is 14 works under them, one of which includes this Star Wars Visions episode. I'll have to put a couple of these in the video, but I really don't like a lot of these. This must be a newer company, except their oldest work, it looks like, was back in 2014. A lot of their stuff is from 2018, 2019 to 2021 and 2022. So They're not relatively old. They're kind of new to the game, I would say. But yeah, you know, I'll definitely have to add them to the list. I personally don't know too many of these other movies or shows. A lot of them looks like they are just one episode, which makes me believe that they're a movie. But
we hope.
We hope. Wait, why do we hope?
Because there's only one episode of a TV series.
Oh yeah,
it's really bad.
Well, there was this one show that I actually really liked. Of course, granted, it only had one episode, but the episode actually like made me want more, and they never touched back on it. And that was back in like 2013 or 2012 when I started getting into anime and shit. So it is what it is. But
oh yeah,
I really don't know what more to go on this episode. You know, there was an Inquisitor, which was kind of cool. I don't think any of the other episodes had an Inquisitor. It was really weird because when the Inquisitor started attacking the robot, young boy, what have you, it appeared to be during their fight, his face shield broke, but that looked like it was his whole head. So I'm just kind of confused.
That was
we're a
also
little
weird.
confused here.
Right.
Like I get these things aren't canon, but droids can't use the Force. It's just not.
Count Dooku. Wow, that was bad.
You mean
General
Grievous? No, Grievous cannot.
Grievous-
I know he didn't. No, I
Grievous
know,
didn't.
but the
And also, Grievous was a cyborg. He was a
Right.
living creature
That's
before
true.
all those enhancements. So even if Grievous did use the Force, there's still like, I don't know,
Human
some
elements
kind of
part, like, or living
Yeah.
elements part of him.
organic life
Right.
within him. But also, the thing is that first of all, I don't know why this dude was surprised, like, oh, the droid became a Jedi, and I'm like, dude, you're like later on, it's like you're a droid who became an Inquisitor. I don't understand how. First of all, I don't understand how any of this shit's possible, but I don't understand why you were surprised a droid could use the Force if that's the logic we're going with here. That you are also a person. It's just it's so weird. I didn't like it. You really didn't.
I didn't like that. Like, I didn't like the fact that he hops in, like, this really obscure. I mean, I like that it was a very obscure throwback to Episode 4 with Luke and his fan skipper. I thought that was cool. But then, like, he sent out, like, this broadcast, and somehow the Empire picks it up. Like, sir, we found an exact Jedi at this exact location here. You know, like,
you gotta think. They're always monitoring for suspicious activity, you know?
oh yeah, but
um,
like, I feel like this one was like so random. Like,
Yeah,
he's
you're
just
not
like,
wrong.
yeah, like, he's just like, yeah, let's
Let's reach out to all the
You know,
Jedi. Oh,
yeah.
got an Inquisitor instead.
unacquit you ask me.
I'm gonna say this. The animation style in this episode wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't terrible. I didn't mind animation like that if it works. Something like this in a Star Wars thing, probably not. But
Yeah, I agree.
you know, if it was in an actual, like, I don't want to say in an actual anime, but if it was in like something other than like a Star Wars based anime, you know, I would probably enjoy it. I really don't know what else really to say. It wasn't really much of a surprise that the professor was a Jedi. I kind of had that vibe from him when he started saying use the Force. I'm like, okay, old man, you want to explain some
You
stuff to me?
crazy old man.
You know, and turns out he's got the frickin' can't think of it. He's got the Kyber crystal within him, like that's so cheesy.
He did.
Thinking about it, yeah,
yeah.
he
Oh, that was
opened
weird.
himself up, and the Kyber crystal came out, and he put it in the
What is he, like a
lightsaber.
Terminator or something now? He's
Nah,
just like,
I
here,
don't even- more
John
like
Connor,
Iron
you
Man.
must take this. You must take this Kyber
Oh,
crystal for my skull.
More like Iron Man, but like
Yeah, honestly, like,
it was
hey there.
just weird. It was cheesy because it was like, you gotta look within yourself. The power was within you all along.
And it wasn't the Force. He literally stuck a Kyber crystal in the robot.
Right.
And the robot was like, oh, I can use the Force now. Sick, dude.
Sick, dude. How about all the
That-
little robots coming
Dude,
in?
that is also so stupid. Like, I get it, it's a metaphor. Like, yeah, the power's within you. You know, it's more like, you know, when you have a message like that, be like, oh, you don't need a weapon. You are
The
your
weapon.
own. Well, yeah, but like in
Metaphors,
more of a way,
literally.
like, hey, like, you know, you could do things without this weapon. This weapon's not all that you are.
Right.
But no, he literally like started that and was just like, I'm gonna shove the Kyber crystal in you. You're gonna go try to find this bitch, and you ain't gonna find it because literally it's not on the island where I told you it was. It's literally inside you.
Right. Oh man. I don't really know what else to take from this episode. Did anybody have a favorite part in this entire episode?
Loved it when it ended.
Is that No, be serious. Be
When-
serious. Did you actually have a favorite part?
I like when they
the
showed
credits started to roll. Sorry, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I did like when they showed off the Inquisitor. I thought that was a cool, like, little nod to, like, Vader. I'm thinking, oh, is this Vader?
Yeah,
Like,
we
that'd
all-
be so cool.
Yeah, we kind of thought that was
No. Like,
My favorite part.
Bro,
I'll be
if
honest with you,
Vader, if Vader got his ass kicked by
a
Robo-Boy.
little
Robo-
5-year-old robot, that would like ruin
bro,
his
I would literally just, I would,
Dude, the
I
Emperor
would
would
delete
just-
my Disney Plus.
The Emperor would just sense that from halfway across the galaxy and just explode him on the Star Destroyer. He'd be like,
And the Emperor
Yeah.
just spontaneously combust.
again, Lord Vader. It's just like,
he'd put him on the Death Star and just blow it up the third time.
my lord, why are we making the third district just to blow it up?
Yeah.
My favorite episode, my favorite part was probably when the droids got sliced by the Inquisitor.
Nice,
And then
dude.
the episode of the end. Wait, it gets
Solid.
better. It gets better. The end of the episode, me and Scott pointed out, after he defeats the Inquisitor, he gets up, and all the robots are fine. They're not even like. It's like
Yeah, they're like
nothing
totally
happened.
fine. It was so weird.
It was kind of funny. Oh man.
My favorite part was when
The
he
credits
suddenly
roll.
got the power up. I already said that. When he got a random power up from like one of the robots that survived that. And it was like, hey, I'm slightly larger and I glow now.
Yeah.
And then he's
No.
like, and he killed him. And I'm like, oh, okay, solid. So I guess like the more you glow, the more power you got.
It was literally like
Solid.
I literally made the comment, "What in the Gundam?" And Scott instantly knew what I was referencing. But
Bro,
yeah.
he got that extra battery pack on his back and he's like, yo, I'm ready to go.
Oh
I'm
man,
ready to fight this mother. Just save the professor.
the last
Who
hope.
died
Come on,
off screen. Honestly, I did not like that. I'm like,
what?
the professor person
Oh, he died
dies
off.
off. Yeah, I just like you could have had like a
Probably would've been
moment there where it was like with the robots like
Scott wants to see the carnage.
better.
Scott wants
lives
the
off
robot
that
to have
crap.
PTSD.
Oh,
Scott lives
Like-
off that
like-
crap.
like you know like him for like no, you know like kind of like an Anakin like no, I'm sorry, Obi-Wan. He's like no, you know you're
man.
Qui-Gon. You know it gives him the drive to do what he does.
Scott,
know,
Yeah.
listen, right. I'm gonna leave you at the gas station after like being designated driver one day, and you're just gonna scream, Jordan! And that's just gonna give you the instant like power up that you need to run at my car 20 miles an hour to hop in.
Then your big ass.
Don't forget, he'll start glowing too.
What is that?
And Jordan will just yell out, "What in the god Gundam?"
Wasn't the Gundam? Alright, this episode was bad. Thanks for listening, everybody.
It only gets worse from here.
It gets worse from here. We stream from time to time on Twitch, believe it or not. You can follow me at twitch.tv
Yeah.
/HotPocket61. You can follow Apollo
That's sick, dude.
at
Oh, you can follow me too? Solid, dude.
I'm gonna hit you while I'm glowing. You can follow Apollo at twitch.tv /Apollo Your King. Scott wants to put in
Yeah.
something.
Subscribe.
Shut up, Tristan. Let him.
Tristan, I didn't
Oh
mean
my god. I stopped, and then halfway through Scott's sentence, that's when you decided to scold me. Like 20 years later.
Am I
You're a
supposed to let
moron,
you
dude.
continue? Like
I didn't continue, I literally stopped.
Okay.
You tense idiot.
Okay, Scott wants to put in something.
You can follow me at Instagram at Simpson21, or you can find me in the comment section here of our YouTube video.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, thanks
Dude,
for
it's
listening,
sick.
everybody.
If you really liked listening to this podcast, please consider subscribing and like
And giving us a like and clicking that bell button if you so please.
Please
it
don't
means
let
a lot
Scott
to
Yeah,
us.
hear you
that-
laugh.
damn.
Just trying to be supportive.
You're very.
I'll never do this again. I'll be gone by
It's all right.
tomorrow.
It's all right. All right, thanks for listening, everybody.